Welcome back to another video with Kids Art Lab. And what are we painting today?
A sea turtle.
A sea turtle. That sounds fun. What do we need for a sea turtle?
We need red, orange, green, turquoise, white, and black.
All right, let's get started. A sea turtle. All right, so first off, let's start with the head, which is going to be right here. We're going to draw a circle. Circles are always a little tricky to draw. Good. Okay. And then we're going to do the shell, which is right here. And we're going to come up and down here to about there. All right. And then what we're going to do is the shell has kind of like these giant scales or bumps on them. So we're going to go like this, and they're going to be kind of like oval rectangles, with kind of rectangles with rounded corners. Okay, and we're just going to work our way across here. This. Good. And everybody's is going to look a little different depending on how many they make. But the idea is to get up to around here.
Okay.
All right. So just keep making these, and they could be little different sizes, little different shapes if you want. And the closer you get to the head, the smaller they're going to get.
So I want to attach him to the head.
Yeah, like right like this. Okay. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make the neck, and that's going to be right here. And when you get to about here, we want to stop. All right? And then we're going to make a fin. This is like the main front flipper. Like this. Good. Okay, and then the other part of it comes out of here, and it's kind of rounded like that, like a paddle. There you go. Good. Okay, and then the other one is going to be on the other side of the body, so let's have that come out right around here. Comes up and like that. Good. All right, and then he's got two more right here. There'll be one right here. Good. And then this one is going to be right here. Okay, so now let's work on the face a little bit, and we're going to have one giant eyeball right here. Okay, and then the other one is going to be giving us a little bit of a wink. So what we're going to do with that, it's going to look something like this. Good. Actually, finish that off there. See,
Okay.
almost like a teardrop. Good. Okay, and then how about some eyelashes? Here, here, here. Okay? And then what we could do is they have big scales, or like it's almost like armor on their shell. So these are going to be some shapes that look like this. Let me do the first one there. This. And this one's going to go like this. This. Good. Okay, and then we'll space it out and we'll do another one that's maybe coming from this way. So it'll be like this, 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 this. Good. Okay, now what we're going to do is another big one right here. Once again, everybody's is going to look a little bit different depending on how many sides they put on these. Good. I'm going to do maybe like one more, I think. That's going to kind of come from behind the head. This way, this way. Good? Okay, and then lastly, he's got like a hitchhiker that we're going to do, and that's going to be a little starfish right here. It'll look something like that. Good. Well, I can't wait to see what our sea turtles look like. I think we should fast forward and bring him to life.
Yeah.
All right.
Fast forwarding our sea turtle, and I feel like it turned out pretty good, right, Coral?
Yes.
Well, I want you to go over what we did with some of the colors for the sea turtle.
So we used orange and yellow for the shell and red for the starfish and dark green for the spots and light green for the color of the sea turtle.
Good. Well, what else do we have to do to finish our painting?
Our signature!
Well, we want to thank everybody for joining us again for another video with Kids Art Lab.
I hope you had fun painting your sea turtle. We hope to see you next time.
Bye!